What's really good, all my day ones? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to actually do a story time. It's been a while since I've actually done a story time, and I had some footage laying around, and I decided to talk about one of my experiences and kind of motivate those who are going through some hardships right now, because all we really need right now is a lot of motivation because of what's going on with this pandemic. And I need it at least too, because right now in Hawaii we are going through our wave. We never went through our first wave, so we are in our first wave right now. So the story goes back to when I was first year in medical surgical, and I was doing telemetry. So got this patient, and this patient's not your ordinary patient, because this patient was a Billy baby. And this is the thing about meeting really great nurses and really great mentors, is they will push you to do things that you yourself feel like you can't do, because you just doubt yourself at times. And I got this patient that she said was coming in, which was a Billy baby, and I needed to know how to do or how to use a Billy lamp. And for the life of me, I didn't know how to do Billy lamp. I didn't know how to take vitals for this patient, and technically this patient was a NICU patient. First year brand new nurse, and very afraid of this patient that I've never ever taken care of, or this kind of case I've never taken care of. The patient comes up, and they come in this big lamp, or this big, I don't know what it looks like. If for anyone who's ever seen a Billy lamp, it's basically a UV lamp to help remove the bilirubin from the baby's body, and the UV helps excrete that Billy through the urine and the feces. That's what it was. It was like, I was taking care of one of those patients that needed a Billy lamp, and I was afraid to death. I didn't know how to deal with this patient. I didn't know how to take care of this patient, and let's just say that this was, I felt like it was out of my range of practice. I took the patient, and if it wasn't for the great nurse who told me I could do it, then I probably doubted myself and wouldn't have taken the patient. And Mary Beth, God bless your soul, you have been a really great mentor to me, even up till now. But the point is that there's gonna be times in your nursing career where you feel like you cannot take care of a patient because you feel like your skill levels aren't there. And when that happens, it's very important to understand that there's always going to be someone or some people who are going to help you along the way. And it's very important to take note of those people, because they will be the ones who guide you and help you get through the roughest of times, especially right now during this pandemic. Granted, I know in other states that you guys have fully opened up, but in Hawaii we never really fully opened up. And when we did try to do a soft open, our cases skyrocketed. And for right now, we're all basically hanging on by a thread, because we are now getting floated throughout every unit of the hospital, and it's something that administration's been talking about, like just to offload a lot of the units that are COVID units. And that's a different range of practice, or a different scope of practice, because now you're dealing with respiratory and multi-systems organ failure, especially if you're in the ICU. And if you are on the floor, that you're going to prevent them from going into that. And that's why they call it the novel coronavirus, because we don't know much about this disease except for the data that we've been accruing since March. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys are doing everything you can do to stay safe throughout this pandemic. And if you do have family, make sure you let them know you love them, and also that you are doing your best to keep sane. And one of those ways to do so is actually family. So yeah, hope you guys are doing great. I'll talk to you guys later, and